Hello, everyone, and welcome to Blow the Whistle Sports. I'm your host, Wayne Holloway, and thank you once again for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share. And like always, if you want to see anything done on the show or you have any suggestions, holler at us in the comments or hit us in the DMs. We holler back. I'm not going to hold this show up. This is a serious show and a happy show, and we want to welcome you guys for this happy New Year's. And here at Blow the Whistle Sports, we're going to call this 20 Mamba, which means 2024. You get what I mean. Year to Kobe. Let's get into it. But as you can see, going to my second camera, my co-host is not here. Yes. He is out once again. Not feeling well, but guess what? He is tuning in live on the phone. We have him right now. Hello, Mr. Steven Rubain. How are you doing, sir?
I've been better. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New
I
Year's
tell
to
you,
you, sir.
this is the third year in a row I'm going back to Carolina and come back with a virus. And so I got to stop going during the holidays.
Hey, well,
Flying is rough.
I'm gonna tell you like this. See, you got to stop heckling us in Carolina.
Man, I tell you one thing, though, being back there for the week, there's just no passion whatsoever for Panther fans this year. I mean, you wouldn't even think there was a football team there. The way the people are just apathetic.
So,
It's not vibe in
are you
Carolina.
back in?
Or,
Are you back in California, or are you still in Carolina?
I, I'm back in California. So
Oh,
I'm
okay,
back.
you back.
Yes.
So you
So I'm
brought this
back.
bug back from Carolina.
Yeah, I brought it back from Carolina. Yep. So I'm just taking it easy this week. I did get a chance to watch a lot of football, so we got a whole lot to go over.
Oh
So
yeah, so much to go
so much.
over.
Yes,
But first,
yes,
let's talk about this
good.
college football, Steve. What happened?
Yes. The last year of the 14 college football playoff. So this year we had number one Michigan versus number four Alabama, and then we had number two Washington versus number three Texas.
Yep.
Two very
And was it an upset that Washington did Texas that way?
I wouldn't call either game an upset. I mean, I think both games were very close.
Right.
I thought both games were going to be close. Um, it comes down to Michigan's defense versus Washington's offense. So Michigan had a strong defensive showing against Alabama. They won 27-20 in overtime. Washington went in there and knocked off Texas. Just offensively, Michael Penix Jr. is a real deal. I mean, he's a great quarterback. His stock is going up big time.
Okay.
So
Is
it's
he
going to
is
be
he going to
exciting.
the draft this year, or is he playing another year?
Oh, I think it was. Yeah, he's going to be. I think probably a top five NC quarterback.
Ooh wee.
Yeah, he's moving up big time. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Well, here at Blow the Whistle Sports, we want to congratulate Washington and the Wolverines. I'm going with
Yes,
the
yeah, very.
Wolverines, Steve. Who you going with?
I I like offense over defense in championships, so I'm gonna take Washington with the upset.
Uh-oh.
I think
You heard it here
they're gonna
first. You heard it here first. Well,
I
I
think
wouldn't be
Washington's gonna cover.
surprised. Washington Commanders, Washington College team. Come on, I wasn't surprised. But
No, but I just feel that I like their offense. I like how they play. So I'm gonna take them with the upset.
right. And if
Who
you're
do you
just
have?
now tuning in, we are live on the phone with Steve. He's back from Carolina. He's back out here in California. He's feeling under the weather, but he is tuning in with us and giving us some of his updates from Carolina. He's trying to make me feel bad, but I have nothing to feel bad about. We're going to be just fine. We got our quarterback, and things are going to be just fine. We just need to get some weapons. Even though this 2024 year to Kobe, we don't have a first round pick. Oh my goodness. No first round pick, but guess what? We're gonna tough it out. We're gonna tough it out. We're gonna do our due diligence in the free agency. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come up like fat rats in free agency, and we're gonna give Bryce Young some weapons that he can accommodate and deal with. I know Steve got some stuff that he probably he's always the bearer of bad news, but hey, it is what it is.
Can you tell your owner to stop throwing drinks at fans?
Hey, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up about the throwing drinks at the fans. See, you know what? When you play messed up games, you get messed up situations you get put in. Now, I get it. He's a owner of a team. It's unbecoming of him to do such. But hey, you bring the wrong energy, you get the wrong energy. And I know it's not supposed to be like that. He's supposed to be more of an adult than adults. And I guess this was a kid or something, right?
Right. Not good. And he only fined him $300,000, which is a drop in the bucket for him.
He got fined. Come on, man. Everybody makes mistakes. None of us is perfect. And he was in his high paid skybox, and the person was climbing up on the windows. First of all, security should have been all over that. It shouldn't even got to that level.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? He paid his fine. He did what he had to do. Right now, I just need him to make good decisions with Carolina, with picking up first getting rid of this GM, and then picking up a coach and a new GM that's all about this team. Let's get a culture going on in Carolina, a winning culture, and let's get a winning coach to bring that to us. That's what I'm saying.
Sounds good to me. We'll wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see.
But
yeah, a lot of great games.
Yeah, a lot of great games, but pressing. Before we get into any games or anything, Steve, we got to talk about these disgusting refs.
Yes.
It's out there. It's sticking out like a sore thumb.
Are you referring to the Lions Cowboys game?
Oh my goodness! Congratulations, Cowboys! You gotta win.
Well, you gotta win. Let's say it like this. I'll make it as clear as I can say it. There's two parts to it. Number one, the coach sounded like he went to the official before the game and called out to play. You know, it's just something they do commonly.
Right.
If you're going to run a trick, is that you give the officials heads up before the game, so that way they know what to expect.
Right.
So if that's the case, the official was 100% wrong. Now, besides that, though, once the coach messed up the play and the play, would have been a touchdown, they called the penalty. You got to kick the extra point. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to go for it on the 7-yard line and then at the 3.5-yard line.
Now,
if you want to be considered a legitimate team, at some point you got to stop being a sideshow. You got to stop playing this Riverboat Run type of game. You got to play the percentages. You got a talented team. There's no reason why you can't believe that your Lions can stop the Cowboys in overtime.
Right.
No reason. So I blame Dan Campbell.
Ooh.
Because while the officials made a mistake in messing up that play, he should have kicked the extra point instead of overtime.
Okay.
You can't. You're a playoff team now.
Right.
You got to start hard. Your reckless decision cost you a chance at number 1 seed and cost you a possible chance at number 2 seed.
Came out, played a wonderful game. You gave him all you can give him for 4 quarters, and then you get down to the last quarter. Now, mind you, if you would have kicked the 3 points in the first quarter, You wouldn't even been in that situation.
And that's once again, that's my point. He's too reckless. It made sense at first when you're trying to establish yourself as a winning organization. It made sense at first, but now you've been established. Now you got to start playing smarter
Yes.
and coaching smart.
I
You
mean, my
you just
goodness, you
can't.
had 3 chances to change the play.
Yep.
What more writing did you need on the wall from the referees doing a bonehead making a bonehead call when they know the man reported? We all saw the man walk over there to him. We
Right.
all saw it. Now, see, this is my thing when it comes to officials and that call. And I totally agree with you with the Detroit Lions head coach making better decisions and going for it. Come on now, I can see if Dallas was giving the defense of Detroit a real struggle, but no, Detroit was running all over Dallas.
Over.
They
All
were
over.
they were taking Dallas apart, and they were getting 3 and outs.
Yeah.
You rely on
I
your
mean,
defense and let the offense go run down there and get the 7 points and pack it up and let's go.
yeah, there was 20 seconds left in the game. Once you kick the extra point, they don't have enough time to get down and score a field goal. It's going to go to overtime.
Exactly.
Overtime is a 50-50 proposition. I take my chances with the way my team's been playing. So
But
yeah, I'm very disappointed in Dan Campbell. He's got to at this point figure out what is he going to be. Is he going to be a sideshow coach or is he going to be a legitimate coach?
analytics
Because right now,
doesn't belong in the NFL.
no, no,
No,
especially when
no,
it comes to
no,
skill.
no. You go for 2 points when you have to go for 2 points,
Yeah,
not because the analytics point to it. My goodness, I'm glad John Madden and these other coaches can't see this whatever they're playing now, whatever they're trying to do. Is this trying to make the game more exciting? Is this what they're trying to do? Because it's not making it more exciting. It's making it seem stupid when we know what you should have done.
agreed,
Put the
agreed.
points on the board. Now, if you coming from behind, I can see it. I believe anybody can see going for 2. But my goodness, when it's not needed, I don't I don't
Yeah,
I don't know, but we're trying to put it off on the coach, but I don't want to take any shine off these referees, man.
oh
In
no,
this
I agree.
offseason, Mr. Goodell, this is a message to Mr. Goodell. We need the referees to be under penalty, and then they demoted them. They should be fired. At least the one that we know that it's not a mystery. The man reported to him. He needs to be fired. And if you're not going to fire him, change the replay call to where if there's something like this, go to replay where you can fix it immediately. Not where we're sitting here, it's a week pass, and now the Cowboys have the win when they really lost the game, and it's changed everything. It's
Now the
changed
commissioner
everything.
had the ability. Yeah, the commissioner had the ability to change the game. He has it in his bylaws that if he wanted to, he could go ahead and change that call and make the 2-point conversion count. But he's not going to do it as long as Jerry Jones is dominating the owners. And so that's another problem.
It's too, and I you can point it that way, and that does sound good that way. We want to blame everything on Jerry Jones, but a lot of money is past hands with that one call. That's man, that's one of those things where you made your bed, now you got to lie in it. He can't go
Yeah,
back and change that. That should have been changed the day of the game when the replay showed that they were wrong. Get it right the
absolutely.
first time, and then if there's a mistake, that's what instant replay is for. Make it clean on
Yeah,
the board where we don't have these situations anymore because this is everybody's spoken. We saw it on Christmas Day. They chose the NFL over the NBA. This is what everybody loves. We want it clean
Yep.
across the board. We don't want any type of funky business going on with these calls. There it is.
Agree. 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 And the reason why this call even is more egregious is because the Eagles, in one of the huge upsets of the year, ended up losing to the Cardinals.
Hmm.
And the Eagles had a chance to take over the 2 seed and put themselves in position to win the NFC East. Now they got to hope that the Cowboys lose to the Commanders. So
That's a big hope right there.
big hope. And so you're looking now from the 2 seed all the way down to the 5 seed.
Wow.
So that's a big decision made. And now the Lions, who could have battled for a 1 seed, now is in a position where they're locked into the 3 seed.
Crazy.
So a lot going on. Huh. But yeah, so that was a big call of the week. The Chiefs, they're also a team that's, I mean, at this point, they won. They found a way to win the game, but they just don't look convincing.
The Chiefs?
Yeah,
Man, I don't even like. They should see now it's starting to stick out like a sore thumb. They let Tyreek Hill go.
yeah,
If you don't have competent wide receivers, I don't care if you have the best quarterback on the field. If these men are not catching balls, what good is that?
yeah. Great question. Good point.
I said it
So
when it happened. Everybody, oh no, he'll be fine. You see, they won the Super Bowl. Come
yeah,
on now. It
well, it's definitely a concern. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, for the first time in Mahomes' career, he's going to have to win some playoff games on the road.
uncertainty.
How that how that turns out for him.
Hey, they figured it out. Hey, we gonna make those other wide receivers catch balls, double Travis Kelsey, and there you have it. It's getting so bad that now they're trying to make it seem like Travis Kelsey's doing something wrong by dating Taylor Swift. How crazy is that, Steve?
Pretty crazy.
Now him dating somebody is the cause of. Come on now, everybody watches these games. He has nobody to throw it to, and as much as Juju wasn't a factor, he was a factor because guess what? He caught more balls than this whole team.
Yeah.
They don't have him anymore either.
Well, we're gonna have to see come playoff time if who's going to step it up. This Rasheed Rice looks like he could be the guy to take over, but we have to wait and see.
Looks like maybe possible. Where's
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt going? They released him from the Jets so he can join a team. Did you
Dalvin, you mean Dalvin Cook?
Dalvin Cook? Dalvin Cook, there he is.
Dalvin Cook got released by the Jets. So I know the Cowboys are one team, and I heard the Niners as well are both trying to fight for him.
The
So
Niners.
well, I have a backup to McCaffrey
Who else? The Niners and who else?
or the Cowboys.
Wow.
They don't feel comfort in what's his name, number 20, who they thought was going to have a big year. He's been kind of okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So
He was
yeah,
mediocre then. He only looked good because Zeke had the attention on him.
yeah,
But hey, I some people tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, but hey, it is what it is.
it's what it is.
It,
So we're gonna wait where he ends up. But where else could we go? Yeah. A lot of guys are sitting this week.
I,
So thank God
hmm.
most of the fantasy games ended this week because you have a lot of top players sitting this week.
This is your last week to do something.
Yeah.
If you're trying to do some nice pick six and pick fours, it should be pretty much an open book this week, though. Steve, it should be pretty easy, shouldn't it?
It should be pretty easy, but you got games like the Niners Rams, where the Rams are starting Carson Wentz, and
Carson,
Niners are
who?
starting their back. Yeah, Carson Wentz. I know. Who's obviously a Carson Wentz type this year.
Wow.
So you got Carson Wentz going up against the Niners backup quarterback. You got McCaffrey sitting. You got Kyrie Williams sitting. You got the top wide receiver sitting for the Rams.
So the Rams and the 49ers are going to sit their players.
Yep. So
they're not even going to play in the first quarter?
Nope. They've already announced these guys aren't going to play at all. So
wow.
So who do you pick? You're talking about one team, second team versus another team, second team.
Well, the Niners are nice all the way around, and they're deep. That's why I was surprised when you said Kareem Hunt. Oh, not Kareem. Dalvin Cook to the 49ers, because they have running. They're deep at running back, and their running backs are nice. The ones that are further back, they just been injury prone, but they've been beasts themselves.
I guess if you're all in, you want to load up with as much talent as you can get. So you want not take any chances in case McCaffrey does get hurt. You want to still be able to have a nice 1-2 with Mitchell and Dalvin Cook. So I can see it.
Well, I opened up the phone line, so if anybody want to call in, that's 1-909-844-4443. Holler at us. Like I said, we holler back on the phone with Steve. We're about to get into these picks. We're just talking about these refs and how disgusting it is, and how the NFL is breaking edge, can improve everything, where it can make everybody relax and we don't have to deal with this nonsense of bad calls. You can get the bad calls, but guess what? Instant replay, fix it right up, and let's get it in there. Let's get out.
It's so nice when you watch a college football game and the officials miss a call, and then they're able to sit there and say, "Okay, we're going to go right to the booth and check it out," and then get the call right without having to throw a flag. There's no somebody needs to call it down. It's just like, we missed the call. We're not sure. Let's just check it.
We human. We missed the call, but look, we looked at it and it's fixed. Now, what does this say about the NFL and this big time organization when a bad call is called and then the referees huddle up and they talk about it, and then they let the call stand when it's disgusting.
And they give some excuse. They always give some lame excuse afterwards. Now this week they want to blame the player. Come out, they came out and gave a memo saying the player now needs to make sure to clarify that he is the person to get the ball. So that's just lame.
So basically, they want you to come out there and point at yourself so the team knows what's going on.
Right. Exactly, and that's exactly what they're hoping. So yeah, it's just so sad. So sad.
Well, like I said, all this can be fixed with a meeting and NFL heads. But Dallas Cowboy fans, they appreciate it.
Well, yeah, I mean, right now for the Cowboys, there's no excuse. I mean, they got their they could beat the Commanders at home field all the way up into the championship game, and there's no excuse this year. They got to get the job done.
Is it looking like the brackets are set where we'll know who's going to play who yet, or we have to wait till this last week?
We got some big games still to decide. The top seeds have been decided, but for like 6 and 7, we still got some good matchups this week to decide those last couple spots.
In the AFC, I'm kind of I'm teetering. Who's the strong person with you in the AFC right now, Steve?
Like I said, I got to go with Baltimore unless I see something there. I think this is Lamar Jackson's year.
Wow.
I think all the are in play. Everything is in play for them to go all the way.
And but see, I like Lamar Jackson. I like Baltimore. They look like the team to beat. But to me, just like you say with the Cowboys, they gotta do it first for me to
Right.
fall in line like that, man. Look,
But that's it.
the
I mean, that's what it
Baltimore
is.
Ravens have looked good the
I agree.
last 3 seasons, Steve.
I agree. I
Every
agree. I mean,
season they get there and it looks like they're the team to beat. And what happened? Well, we know Lamar hurt last season, but the season
right.
before that, all they did was put a spy, keep Lamar in the pocket, and they were out of there.
Yeah. I mean, no. I mean, I agree with you. I mean, the Ravens got to get the job done. I think, like I said, they got the whole field. I think that's the biggie is having the whole field throughout. But
Right.
like you said, they got to show it. So
I'm not going to count
I
Patrick Mahomes out. I'm not going to
I don't
count him
see any
out because he makes
right,
things happen.
right.
But
Can't see it. They count them out. But everybody else is in the same boat. Buffalo, we don't know about Josh Allen. Miami, we don't know about Tua. I mean, and nobody else in the AFC. Maybe the Browns with Flacco.
the Browns, hey, people keep laughing at me when I keep saying you better watch out for these Browns because these Browns is looking like some
I mean,
some upset puppies right there, boy. They can upset. They got the defense, Steve. They got the
got the
defense. They got the tools. Amari Cooper, Elijah on the other side. The running
and you
backs.
got a been there, you got a quarterback who's been there and done it before. So he's not going to be overwhelmed by the moment. He he knows how to win a championship. So
And he's looking
I
like
mean,
he's in his late 20s still.
yeah, he's the fountain of youth, and
He's
just
playing
smart
better than he
guy.
played when he was doing it himself.
Yeah,
He looks
it
more
just shows.
poised there than he did back when.
Yeah, it just shows you though. I mean, he was with the Jets and could do nothing right. He he goes to Cleveland now. All of a sudden, he found the fountain of youth. So what does that say about the Jets? They're like a quarterback
Organization
killer.
in turmoil.
Yeah, they're a quarterback killer.
Well, they need
Quarterback,
an identity. I don't think the Jets really have an identity. They have something they want to try. And the Aaron Rodgers project, you see how that's turned out. They haven't even been able to get the project off the ground. And every
yeah,
quarterback they get, they want that person to be a Peyton Manning or Aaron Rodgers. And it seems like they scare their quarterback. Let's put it out there. They throw
right.
him to the wolves, and I don't think it's been the right mentors in there for these quarterbacks. It hasn't been. Aaron Rodgers is the
I,
person I think can move the Jets up, and we've been waiting to see that, but it's still a project. It's still a question mark.
well, I think he hasn't shown in the last several years that he's the same guy. I mean, that's just my belief. I haven't seen in like 3 or 4 years the old Aaron Rodgers, and so I'd be surprised if he ever comes back to be a dominant quarterback.
Wow,
That's
wow,
my opinion. Which,
wow. Oh, we
but
have
speaking of
Ronald.
Aaron,
We have Ronald Tyson. He said, "Keep Dallas' name out your mouth until the Panthers score 14 points." Well, evidently you ain't watched football because last week Bryce Young was a FedEx Player of the Week. He threw over 300 yards and way more than 14 points. But hey, you know what? You're a Dallas fan. You got the win. Let's give you the thumbs up. You got the win.
exactly.
Go
We'll,
Dallas. You should feel
we'll
good
see you.
about that win.
Exactly. We'll see you in the playoffs.
Yep. Well, that's when things is going to get sorted out. We're gonna see what your boy Dak do.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So yeah. So we got some good games this week. So we gotta get into these games and start making our predictions.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's do these predictions because I know you don't feel well. We're not gonna be on here long. Let's get into these predictions, um, so we can
You
get to these games. I can't wait for these games. This is always a sad time for me, though, man.
No.
Love football so much, and then we get here, and the season is not winding down. It's over. We about to be into the postseason. Regular season
Yeah.
is over. This last week of regular season, I gotta. Whew, this sends chills down. I got goosebumps right now.
I know. And we got a Vegas Super Bowl this year, so you know that's gonna be off the chain.
Yeah, you
The
already
Super
knew.
Bowl.
As soon as Vegas got a team, the Super Bowl is going to be there, quick, fast, in a hurry.
So the gambling will be off the charts that week. So, oh,
You ready for these picks,
let's
Steve?
let's start with. I think we got the Steelers Ravens. So
You
we
know
got
what? The Ravens are sitting their players,
yes, they are.
and Mike Tomlin is going to take advantage of that.
Yes, he is, and he wants to keep his 10 game winning streak going.
I'm gonna have to go with the
He-
Steelers. Lamar
And,
Jackson's
and
not playing.
the Steelers also have a very, very outside shot at a playoff game. So
Hmm.
they got something to play for.
Yes, they do.
So I got the Steelers too.
Oh, so it's unanimous. Texans and the Colts.
This is a tough one.
9-7
Both
versus
teams,
9-7, but we're going to Indianapolis to play this game on Saturday.
both teams have a shot at the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
So I like CJ Stroud. I think he's legit. I think he's gonna find a way. I'm gonna take the Texans.
Rookie. And they going to Indianapolis.
Yes.
You know what, Steve? I like CJ Stroud too. You know, that's the person that I had picked over everything. But yeah, I'm gonna take CJ Stroud. I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna go out like that. I'm gonna stick with CJ Stroud and see the Texans try to will them to this victory, even though I think it's leaning more towards the Colts because it's in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I agree. Well, we'll wait and see on that one. Now we got Jets Patriots. Another ugly game.
That's another game that's meaningless, but I'm gonna stay with the home team and go with the Patriots, even though the Jets
Yeah,
defense is nice. But
yeah. Jets.
what quarterback is starting this week for the Jets? Which one?
They're starting some guy that just pulled off the practice squad.
There you have it. Let's go with the Patriots. Well, I'm going with the Patriots. You go who you want to go with.
I got the Patriots.
Okay. And now we're gonna go to Carolina, where Tampa Bay is coming down to pay Carolina. Now look, Carolina is not getting the first round pick. Carolina does not care about losing this game. We still trying to get Bryce Young, which looked like he almost got hurt last week, did get hurt, get nicked up. I'm going to go with Carolina. I know people are like, oh, hey, look, you're going to pick Carolina. Tampa Bay got a shot for the playoffs, but they're going to pull out all the stops. And this is the last game of the season in Carolina. I'm taking Carolina to beat the Bucks, to beat Baker Mayfield.
I believe in Baker. Baker will find a way to win this game. I got the Bucks.
Hey, they laid down last week. Even their coach said they don't care who they play. They just laid down.
Yeah, he did.
They was poking them with a stick and they wouldn't move.
But remember, Baker also got a chip on his shoulder towards the Panther organization too. So that's going to have a motivation for him. Because he's going to be looking like, this guy took my spot. I should have been the starter at Carolina. So I just have a feeling he's going to step it up.
Okay.
What you got next?
Browns at Cincinnati. Browns are sitting everybody also, aren't they?
Browns are sitting everybody. They're also starting some guy off the practice squad.
So they're trying to see talent.
Yeah. The Bengals want to end on a strong note. So I think the Bengals to win the games in Cincinnati. Bengals.
I'm going to take Cincinnati also. Vikings at the Lions. I'm taking the Lions. They got to be upset after getting robbed. by the
Yeah, they're gonna
Cowboys.
take it out on the Vikings. Yeah,
Uh,
I got the Lions too.
wait. Uh, Ronald Tyson, Ronald Tyson. Look, dude, I know. Hey, look. Even diehard Carolina, Cali Cat Pack, Roaring Riot, Panther Nation. We have a Cowboy fan that he's obsessed with us being sorry this season. Yeah, we sorry this season. It ain't no way around it. I mean, what are you? You think you ain't telling us nothing, Mister Tyson?
Look,
I get it.
yeah, hey, don't worry. I've let him have it all year. Don't worry. He's been getting it from me all year. So
Yeah. We sorry all that, but you guys have made it to the playoffs, and you sorry too. The refs have to help you. How does that feel, Mister
yeah,
Tyson? Well, you know what? I'm not. You have fun with kicking Carolina while we have 2 wins. You need to be concentrating on your Cowboys. Um, did you pick the Lions too, Steve?
I got the Lions too.
Now we're
Yeah,
going down
they're
to New Orleans, where the Falcons come in there to play the Saints, and I'm going to
another
take
game.
that home cooking.
Yeah, another game that has playoff implications. I got the Saints are gonna find a way to win. Brett Favre without the arm, he showed himself again to be mediocre. So I got the Saints.
Didn't you call somebody in your team Brett
All the
Favre without
Brett
the
Favre,
arm also?
Brett Favre without the arm. I mean, he got all of the mannerisms, but he just throws a horrible ball. I mean, if
But
you
didn't
ever
you call the same person
watch,
on your team that too?
hell yeah, I watched him for 2 years. That's what I'm saying. I watched him. You start to feel good in him, and then he just throw a horrible interception. Like, oh,
Yeah, I'm
he was good for.
taking the Saints.
Yeah, I got the Saints too.
I'm sticking with Derek Carr. He is
Yeah.
starting, right?
Oh yeah, well, he better be starting. I mean, they're playing for the playoffs.
And then the Jags go to Tennessee to play the Titans. I'm going to stick
Yeah,
with the Jaguars. Is their quarterback
yeah.
starting? Is he hurt? What's going on?
They said Lawrence will be back this week, so I got the Jags too.
Yes, sir. And they playing in Tennessee. Yeah, I'm taking the Jags. You think Derrick Henry will be on a different team next season?
He has to be. I can't see him staying.
That's
His
why.
talent just be.
That's why I think Carolina can come up big in free agency. It's going to be some huge names out there,
Yeah,
and all you got to do is
but the
pay these
question,
people money.
yeah, but the question is going to be what free agent is going to want to go to that cluster fund that the Panthers are.
I'm gonna need you to calm down, Steve. We're gonna get a coach, and everything's gonna be just fine. You starting to act like Ronald Tyson. My goodness, my goodness. Look. He's still going. He's still going in. Did y'all beat us? No, we did, man. We got 2 wins. We got 2 wins. You gonna keep beating that dead horse? We got to talk about teams that's relevant, man. My team is not relevant this season. Sorry to say, we not relevant. But the Cowboys are relevant to you guys. You got the refs helping y'all. The whole
Yeah,
world seeing what's going on. But
yeah,
there it is. There it is right there. We shall see. One and done. That's what I'm saying. One and done for
yeah.
the Cowboys.
I, I agree with you on that. Uh,
Seahawks go
yeah,
down to Arizona to play the Cardinals. Who you going with, Steve?
this could be a Cardinals upset. Kyler Murray is playing with something to prove. They've already told him he's going to be their starting quarterback next year. So I think he wants to go on with a high note.
Oh, so they
I got,
buried the hatchet then.
yeah, they buried the hatchet. I got the Cardinals with the upset.
Ooh.
That's my upset pick of the week.
Ooh.
In
Okay.
Arizona, it played tough at home.
Okay. I might have to use that in my bag of tricks. No, I'm taking the Seahawks though.
All right.
Gino got something to say about that. DK Metcalf got something to say about
He's
that.
good. Oh, Gino Smith got that big contract. and he's come home to roost.
Oh, come on now, Steve.
He got that big contract over the offseason, and he hasn't not been the same quarterback since. You have to admit
I,
that.
I hear you.
This man was first team All Pro last year.
Yeah.
He's been mediocre this year, and he has weapons. It's not like they don't have weapons in Seattle.
I have to give that to you. But I'm still taking the Seahawks.
Okay.
Bears go down there to that cold weather to play the Green Bay Packers.
Well, the Packers are playing for a potential playoff spot.
Yes, they are.
The Bears are just playing good football now.
Finally. You think they can carry this into next season?
Yeah, but I think it's going to be interesting to see what they decide to do with the quarterback situation. But I got the Packers. I think the Packers this year are going to find a way to ease into the playoffs. So I'm taking the Packers.
Yes, I'm gonna stick with Love myself and let them do their thing. I'm taking the Packers also, so that's unanimous. So then we go to the Chiefs going down. They coming out here to LA, Steve, to play the Chargers.
Well, the Chargers are another team that's a cluster. You know what?
So yeah, they searching for a coach themselves.
Yeah, so they're just taking it to town. So,
I think this is the prime location for Belichick to end up at. In LA, coaching the Chargers with a ready-made team that just needs a coaching guru, and I bet you to be like night and day. We get a real coach over there.
Yeah, that's it. I can see it. Like, but I also hear Harbaugh as well.
Harbaugh's coming to Carolina.
Well, that's your
Harbaugh's coming to Carolina.
If I'm him, I'm choosing the Chargers any day over the Panthers.
The Chargers are going to take Belichick, and Carolina's taking Harbaugh. Mr. Temper is going to give Harbaugh full reign to do whatever he wants to do, and he's going to take that. The Chargers are not going to give him that type of leeway. Carolina's going to let Harbaugh do whatever he needs to do, bring in whoever he needs to bring in to make this organization and put it where it needs to be. Right, Mr. Temper?
We'll see. You have more faith than I do, but I'll take the Chiefs in this game.
Yep, I'm taking the Chiefs also. The Chargers have packed it in, and they're going to get a draft pick for next season. And now we go down to the Broncos coming to Las Vegas to play the Raiders.
All right, so this is Antonio Pierce's last chance to make a good impression with the Raiders. So I think he's going to have that team pumped up. I think the Raiders are going to play hard for him. Yeah, I think they're going to find a way to win this last game.
Yes, sir. You're going to hear a lot of Raider. That's going to be all over the field.
Yep. So I got the Raiders ending strong.
And now we have a game, a divisional game, a 11-5 team coming to play a 5-11 team that was hurt all season, and now it's kind of healthy. And the Eagles will win this game, but it's not going to be easy. I don't think it's going to be that easy for them.
Oh, Eagles Giants are always a battle, no matter what the records are. The Giants will get up for the game. So I think the Eagles will find a way to win. They need it more, but I think it's going to be a tough game.
Yep.
I would say it's within 7 points.
Right. Well, we're both taking the Eagles and saying it's going to be a hard-fought game. With that being said, we go to a game where everybody's going to be sitting and sipping on pina coladas. Los Angeles Rams will play in the 49ers stadium. Hey, be nice out there if you're going out there. It's going to be one of those games where backups against backups.
Yep. I like the 49ers backups more than I like the Rams backups, so I'm taking the Niners to win.
Yeah, well, the Rams just got their team straight. They just got their players and coached them up. And they had to go to practice squad. They had to go to backups. They had to do some shifting around, and presto changeo, now the Rams have a team. The 49ers are deep. So even though they'll be resting, those running backs, it's gonna be a long day with those running backs just running all over everywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
Taking the
So they
49ers
both got
also.
time.
And then we
I agree.
have the Cowboys. The Cowboys, yeah, Mr. Ronald Tyson, your boys going down there to Washington to play the Commanders. The
Well,
Commanders
let's
have nothing to
remember
lose. They're gonna put it all on the table.
last year, the last game of the season was Cowboys Commanders,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the game Sam Howell had his first start, and he
Mm-hmm.
went into Washington, blew out the Cowboys. So this could be a full circle moment where they're in the locker room
The
again.
Cowboys got embarrassed a bunch of weeks in a row, and they got a win last week that wasn't really a win for them. They got to go out with the bang to start this playoff this postseason coming. The Cowboys got to go in with some fire. I'm taking the Cowboys to dominate this game, to put a staple on this game, to to be the Cowboy fans that they are, where we gonna hear it all week. We gonna hear it all week after they put the smash to the Commanders.
Yeah, yeah, well, I think they'll win. I don't think it's going to be a huge blowout, but they're going to find a way to win.
I think it's gonna be a
They're
blowout.
gonna,
The Steve, the Cowboys have lost, and they got
yeah,
help
but this is where
last week. They really lost last week, but they got help.
yeah,
They
they don't play well. Remember, they're what 3-5 on the road this year.
I understand that, but they're gonna go in. They're gonna go into this postseason strong right now with this win.
All right,
Hey,
we're going.
hey.
I mean, I Cowboys win it too, but I don't think it's going to be as blowout as people think it's going to be.
Well, you're a Commander fan. I don't think you would think that way anyway.
No, no. I'm ready for Riverboat Ron to get fired on Monday. So I just wait
Y'all gonna
for
keep him another
Black.
season.
Nah, he's gone.
And
They can't wait to fight
last but not least, the 5:20 game, the big game that's going to be on the big screen everywhere. The Bills go to Miami to play the Dolphins, and it's a must-win for both teams, or just for the Bills.
It's a must win in the case the winner of the game wins the AFC East.
Mm-hmm.
The Miami loses, there's still a wild card. Whereas if Buffalo loses, there's a good chance they don't make the playoffs at all. So it's more of a Buffalo needs to win, whereas the Dolphins want to win.
Okay. Well, I'm going with
So
Buffalo. Who you going with, Steve?
I would go with Miami with tops. Is it Miami?
Right.
I have what I've seen from Buffalo. The body language is not good. I would
No,
take Miami.
the
I
last few
think I
weeks, the
think
Buffalo has looked completely different after they got rid of that offensive coordinator, Steve. Call it what
yeah,
it
well,
is. They got that extra weight off their shoulders, and Buffalo is playing different. Now in the
I still don't
NFC,
run the ball.
say again.
I don't see these do anything.
Okay.
So
You take
let's
the
see.
Dolphins. I'm taking the Bills. You guys
I
make
got
up your own decisions. This is the last week of the season, but we will be back here next Wednesday, and
yes.
we're gonna pray for
The playoff.
Steve a speedy recovery so he can be in
Yeah,
studio.
I hope so. We're gonna start the playoff edition. My favorite week of the season, wild card weekend.
Woo! Wild Card Sunday coming next week, and next Wednesday we will be talking about it. We're going to talk about these games that we just predicted, and you all have a beautiful, beautiful Happy New Year's year to Kobe, 2024 year to Mamba. So we call it 20 Kobe or 20 Mamba, however you want to put it. Year to Kobe.
Right.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys
it's
for
cool.
tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share. And Steve, thank you for blessing us with this phone call, man. I know you're not feeling good.
This is me. I'm a trooper. A little bit of a sickness is not going to hold me down.
That's
So
right. That's
I'm,
right. That's right. You just get
I got
better, man.
I got to get my 2 cents in, so you know how that goes.
I gave you that recipe, man. You need to put that together, man.
Yes, I'll try anything. So we'll see how it is next week. Wild card weekend, and I'm excited. You guys enjoy the football, and we'll talk next week.
Yep. 20 Mamba. Peace out. We'll see y'all. Hey, Ronald Tyson. Hey, dude, I picked the Cowboys this week, man.
Yeah, I did too. Even
we,
though I don't see it in the play.
yeah,
We'll see.
neither one of us see that. But we'll see y'all next week. Peace out,
All right.
people.
Peace.